plaintiff, Margaret Harris, says the defendant is her mother, and they were best friends until she started hating Margaret's husband. Margaret can't believe her mother doesn't like her husband when she's currently engaged to a married man. Margaret's suing her mother for unpaid traffic tickets. Defendant Lucretia Owens says Margaret had everything growing up, so she doesn't understand why she chooses to be with her physically abusive husband. Lucretia claims Margaret's husband is currently in prison, and that's where he and Margaret got married. She's countersuing for a collections bill.
Start with you.
All right, Your Honor. Well, my mother and I were best friends until me and her were best friends until she started to hate my husband that she actually introduced me to.
When did she start to hate him?
When his father left. His father, he actually was with.
When did his father leave?
I want to say last year.
Okay.
And his father came. He actually. She sent for him to come to Iowa, and he left with some of her money. And he actually was
Who
with.
left with some of her money?
His father did.
Okay, so she took the anger out on him.
Correct. And
why? He said he didn't know anything about where his father was?
No, he just didn't know anything about the entire situation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might dislike him too if he told me that lie. All right.
But she actually gave him the money, Your Honor, and when
as a gift.
She just gave it to him. She
As
always,
a gift?
yeah, she always just gives men money, and they leave.
Wow.
Always.
Wow.
And when his father, she's always been that way. She,
Who else has she given money to, and how much?
I'm not sure the exact amounts, but she always been with men who's already currently.
All right, well, give me an estimate. You say you don't know the exact
maybe
amount.
about.
And how many men did she give money to?
Maybe about 4 or 5.
4? And what was the estimate typically?
I'm not sure of the exact estimate.
All right, so it could have been $5 for cigarettes.
No, I doubt it.
Now, you doubt it, but do you have an estimate?
No, I don't have an
All
exact
right,
estimate.
well, you don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Don't come in here talking about your mother give money to men,
Amen.
and you don't know what
That's
you're
right.
talking about.
That's right.
You can't tell me.
She currently, Your
You
Honor.
know, I don't play that just saying anything about your mama.
Yes.
Don't
Well,
play
Your Honor,
that.
she said-
Not here,
Good.
wrong court. Wrong court.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's right.
You give me some background.
Hi, my daughter, Margaret, this woman that's here before us today is not the woman I raised. Margaret came from a 2-parent household. Her father and I
That's
was
not true, Your
together.
Honor.
Don't say another word while she's talking.
Okay.
Her father and I was together from age 15 to 32. She's the only child for 10 years. She had we granted her everything from the best birthday parties to cars to, she went to the Young Women's Leadership Charter School in Chicago because I wanted her out of the public school. I wanted her to have she was struggling in
Best
school.
education.
Exactly. So I'm gonna say 3 years ago, she got with her husband, she says now, and he's manipulative. He uses her. He's in jail. He has an influence on her mind. I'm not gonna downgrade him, but she went to jail. He's in prison right now. She
For
went
what?
to the jail and for guns in Iowa, and she went to the jail to marry him. So that's what she got married. She didn't have a real wedding. She married this guy in jail. I have been the best mother that I can be, and my daughter, our bond was just unbreakable. It's hurt me to my soul to be here today.
What do you think caused that?
This is her first boyfriend. She doesn't,
But it sounds like you're upset because of the man she chose, and
No.
that's not uncommon for a mother to be upset
I
when
don't
they
like the
think
things
their
he-
daughter is being manipulated. But is that pretty much what your situation
No, I
is?
don't like how he was abusive to her. She had a restraining order for him beating her.
Oh.
No, that's.
Yes.
Your Honor,
That never happened?
No, we didn't have a restraining order for him beating me. We got into an argument, and she forced me to get the restraining order. And Your Honor,
No, the judge doesn't give it to you like that.
Thank
No,
you.
You go
she
before the
forced
judge,
me.
Yes.
and the judge says, what happened?
That's
No, she
right.
forced me.
And
Your
then,
Honor,
I know, the judge
fill out
can't,
the
he doesn't do it
paperwork.
because you forced him, darling. The
I
judge
know.
does it because the judge believes it happened.
Yes.
Can
That's
I
what
say-
happened. No, you've just said it.
Well, I
you
wanted to
just told
finish.
me what you want me to know about that. Now, let me allow her to finish, and then
Okay.
I'll come back to your daughter.
Okay.
All right. What else you want me to know?
Okay, this guy.
He beat her.
Yeah.
The
he beat
judge
her.
believed it.
Okay,
That's
and
why
I-
he gave a restraining order.
Exactly.
What else to do other than beat her? Please don't tell me he beat her and then she went to the jail to marry him
Yes.
after he just beat her.
No.
Yes.
You
Yes.
telling me yes?
I'm telling, yeah, he's
All
been
right.
that's what she married him at.
Okay. What do you want to tell me?
Your Honor, she's also currently engaged to a man that's married now as well.
All right. That's doesn't sound logical. So I'm going to ask you to move on to your traffic tickets.
Okay. Well, as far as the tickets go, I got her this car in February, and I got her this car in February, and she got these tickets. Her and the guy that is still married,
How
that
many?
she's engaged to.
How many?
4 tickets.
All right.
Except the one.
Does he beat her, and is he in prison?
He's not in prison
Well
for
then, you stay out of her business. Now, explain these tickets to me. What happened?
Her man was using the car. I got the car for her. She doesn't have a license. She told me she was going to get a license when I signed for the car. And she's been speeding in the car, except the ticket in October, I do not have that.
She hasn't paid any of them?
No, she has not.
Ma'am, what do you say?
I did give her $75, and the other tickets I'm not aware of.
She didn't present you with the other tickets?
They go to her house first, Your Honor.
That's only one ticket. What about the other?
I was not aware of those tickets. I didn't have them, as not to my knowledge about those tickets, so I'm not responsible.
Well, take a look at them. Were you in exclusive control of the car?
Yes.
All right.
Your Honor, can I?
No, you can't say a word.
Okay.
She's over here saying she's not aware of them. That means that she's going to be, now that she's aware, she's going to be liable for them.
Okay, Judge, they go to a P.O. box. So she said they come to my house, but this is a P.O.
All
box.
right, that's your only defense. You didn't get them, but now you have them, so you got to pay. And you say you gave her 75, and you believe she didn't put it toward the ticket? She give you 75?
No, she did not.
All
give
right,
me
good enough. I
$75.
believe her over you. Your credibility is shot today. Okay. All right, your counterclaim, $1,924 for a collections bill. How does she owe you for that?
After we got the restraining order, my baby had nowhere to go. I got her apartment. And with the agreement of her paying, without seeing this guy, with the restraining order, and she didn't pay the rent, and she got evicted.
You have the collections bill?
Yes, I do.
What do you say to that?
Nothing. I gave them notice
You were
that
doing a lot of talking earlier. Now it's mom is the word. Mom is the word. You gave the notice to who?
I gave the notice to the apartment that I was leaving, and she knew that.
And they approved it?
Yes, she knew
Why
that
did
I
they
was
send the
leaving.
collections then? Do you have evidence that they approved it?
No.
Because they'll give you written evidence, or they'll give you a written excuse. They'll say, okay, you are excused from the lease, or you are allowed to leave without any payment. We know he gave your mother a 1-year lease, but we're going to just let you off. That's not how that goes.
It's 6 months to a year.
Let me show you what it says. Let's go with the collections. Now, if you can't defend that collections, you're going to pay.
Okay.
All right. Judgment for you with regard to the collections bill, $1,924, and a judgment for her for $275, the amount I think you owe for the tickets. I am going to take your word that you paid $75 of the tickets. Next time, go somewhere else. Don't go to Judy, though. She ain't gonna play with you either. You better find one of these little up-and-coming new judges. All right? Yeah, find one of them. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you. That's my daughter, and I'm gonna always love her, and I will pray for her each and every day.
I hope she don't. I hope she never talk to me ever again. I hope nothing. I don't care what happened to her. I hope nothing talk to her again ever in my life.
She wished me dead, so.
She told me I was already mentally dead to her, so.